Just doing a little bit of light walking and reviewing some videos. And probably 3 of the last videos I came across talked about physique inflation. So I watched it, like, okay, exactly what is this? I knew I'd heard my trainer talk about it a while ago. And basically, physique inflation is like, you know how with the dollar, what you used to get 20 years ago won't buy you the same amount that it used to. So when it comes to physiques, I remember the first program that I paid $5,000 for. They promised to get us Brad Pitt Fight Club shredded. Now, if you look at the state of things today, you have teenagers taking TRT and other performance enhancing drugs that completely put Brad Pitt to shame. So not only are they lean, but they have a lot of muscle mass. So that's physique inflation. What was once touted as the physique, now you have teenagers on TRT and performance enhancing drugs that just completely kill it. And with the algorithm, with TikTok, Instagram, they reward outliers and things that are way away from normal. It only incentivizes them to keep using TRT before they need it and performance enhancing drugs in order to build a crazy physique. And I know that's one of the things that contributes to body dysmorphia. Now, I was 330, and now let's just call it 230, say 100 pounds gone from 35% body fat down to, that's 12% body fat as of this morning. And I'm satisfied. I'm happy with my progress, but I know I'm watching people all through my feed constantly who are outperforming me. I know at this point I have no desire to take Retta. Nothing against anybody doing it. No desire to take TRT. I don't need to. I use some supplements. I'll probably come out, share my supplement list that helps keep my testosterone high, along with reducing body fat, which helps your testosterone. And I don't want to take any performance enhancing drugs because I'm approaching this from a perspective of this is a lifestyle. So anyway, the point I wanted to hit on is when you are evaluating your progress, be mindful of what you're looking at. You may be looking at physique inflation. People showing you results that aren't natural. And if you're not willing to go where they went, if you're not willing to get on TRT early and still eat right and do the work, and if you're not willing to take other performance enhancing drugs, don't compare yourself to them. It's going to throw off your system. You need to find people who are natural, who have good physiques, solid physiques, that are still in the 1%. I mean, you'll stand out as a natural in your day to day because as you walk through the grocery stores, just out and about, you'll see that you're in the 1%. And you should be proud because you do have to do the work. You have to manage your movement. For me, 10,000, high end 20,000 steps. Your muscle. Today was V-taper day, upper body. So I did it doesn't matter what I did. Your movement, your muscles, your mindset, you have to stay locked in. Again, I perceive this, I'm approaching from a standpoint of it being a lifestyle, not just a temporary push for the summer and not going to get fat during the winter. Just looking at a lifestyle day to day. Mindset, movement, muscles, and then your macros. It's about what you're eating. So these 4 things can come together to put you in the top 1%. In my case, in the top 1% of men as far as physique, and have it be on a continual basis. I fluctuate from 9%, sometimes up to 13%. It just depends on how many carbs I eat. You know, when I step on the scale that's weighing me, what I had to eat the night before, those are things that can influence your outcome. So you want to be strategic when you're going in for your DEXA scan or your in-body scan. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. And I hope you approach this from a lifestyle, becoming a 1% man as far as your physique. 1% woman, if you're following along with me here. But the point is, don't let others who are using performance enhancing drugs that you're not going to touch, don't let them influence what your standards are. If you're going to stay natural, then just let that be your standard, act accordingly, and develop the best you can. Bring your fats down to a healthy level. Build up your muscle over time, being patient, knowing that it's faster, you can lose fat faster than you can put on muscle, and just keep going. Because it's a lifestyle, baby. And what you'll find is when you take on the right mindset, you'll experience an accelerated change experience. That's what the ACE is. Accelerated change experience. And then Ace Spades, highest playing card, you become the best version of yourself. So let's stick to it. Understand physique inflation. Stay locked in. Keep that mindset right. Get your movement in. Build those muscles and get those macros right. Till next time, I'll catch you later.